We begin with an exclusive interview about the local ICE agent who's now accused of driving under the influence and pointing a gun at his neighbor. For the first time, that neighbor spoke on camera about the terrifying encounter.
Team 10 investigator Jennifer Kastner is here with the interview you will only see on 10 News. Jennifer.
Yes, Kimberly, we spoke with him this afternoon. The neighbor said he was stunned when the agent pulled out his gun and waved his federal badge. The ICE agent was later booked for alleged DUI, making threats and showing a weapon. He has since bonded out.
He had it pointed at me in a shooter's position, so that's when I knew that it was definitely a gun.
It was pointed at what part of you?
It was pointed at my head.
Jonathan Levinson showed us the dirt bike he was riding when he says a federal law enforcement agent threatened his life. This is Levinson's first time talking on camera.
I kind of just want people to know exactly what happens.
It was 2 Fridays ago when he says he was test riding the bike on his street in Lake Murray. He tells us the agent, who is also his neighbor, walked into the street to block him.
When he first came up to me, yeah, I could smell some beer on his breath, but nothing too strong.
But he was yelling and lifted his handgun, says Levinson.
It's definitely a scary experience to be around one and have it pointed to your head like that.
I just kept seeing more and more police vehicles. I think at one time I counted probably 10 of them.
Chris Lamb was one of the neighbors who came out after it went down. Levinson says he drove the bike around the agent, but the agent followed.
And got in his car where he turned on his lights and his sirens and started yelling at me through his microphone, telling me that he was a federal agent and, not to mess with him.
San Diego police confirmed the agent, Ed Zucchelli, was in a government-issued vehicle at the time of arrest. A spokesperson for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, wrote in part, Mr. Zucchelli has been placed on administrative duty pending the outcome of the criminal matter.
I'm 20 years old, and for him to pull a gun on me just for test riding my motorcycle on the street is definitely not okay.
And the agent was supposed to be arraigned today, but the DA's office needs more time to review the case. Levinson doesn't care to press charges. He says he simply wants an apology. Jennifer Kastner, 10 News.